Right, greetings class. Let me revise with you this calculation that I gave you yesterday. All right, the first question that we are having, it says, what is the pressure on the ground if a force of 200 Newton is applied to the ground using a wooden log of sides 50 centimeters by 20 centimeters. So what you need to know is that pressure is equal to force in Newton, which means force measured in Newton, or over area measured in square meters, measured in square meters, measured in square meters. This is the correct formula. Kuda kuti kana wakapuwa question yako sezvatakaitwa panapa vari kutaura kuti what is the pressure on the ground if a force of 200 Newton, kuda kuti paforce yedu titori ball tinayo 200 Newton is applied to the ground using a wooden log of sides 50 centimeters by 20 centimeters. So this is pressure in solids muzvinhu zvinobatika. Ndo formula yatinoshandisa ndo yauri kuona iri panapa. But there is a secret when it comes to the area. Area, it must be first of all converted here into meters, and after the conversion we are going to find the area of the wooden log. So what are you going to do? You are going to convert this one into meters and also this one into meters, because it's something like this, okay, where we have 50 centimeters here and 20 centimeters here. So you are going to find the area of this one. The area of this one. Kuti ndiwana ndofana convert this part into meters and this part into meters. So ndakuita say ndinoziva kuti 1 meter mune how many centimeters? Mune 100 centimeters. So for me to convert this one into meters, I have to divide 20 over 100 and I'm going to get 0.2. Then for me to convert this one, I have to divide 50 over 100 and I'm going to get 0.5 meters. Kuda the area for this wooden block, it was supposed to be 0.2 times 0.5. 0.2 times 0.5. So force yako yanga ifana kuita iwewe 200, as you can see there, 200 Newton all over 0.5 times 0.2. Okay, like this. Then you are going to get what is 200 Newton all over 0.5 times 0.1. So let me just show you the calculation. All right, let me use my calculator here. So I said it's 0.5 times 0.2. You are going to get 0.1. So it must be 200. It must be 200 Newton all over 0.1. And what are you going to get? You are going to get what? If you multiply by 10 here to remove this comma, and you multiply by 10 here, you are going to see that on the numerator we are going to left with the 2000 all over 1. Then 1 into this one, 2000, is going to be your answers in pascals, because pressure is measured in pascals or PA. Here I don't know to get error, maybe the error was of getting 0.01. So the correct answer here was supposed to be 2000 pascals. Right, moving on to another question. Find the pressure of a liquid. Now we are going to calculate pressure in liquids. Find the pressure of a liquid column 50 centimeters if its density was 2 kg per cubic meter. All right. What you need to know is that pressure in liquids, remember patatanga utaura calculation yekutanga yanga ichitsvaka pressure in solids. Tikati pressure in solids taiwana tikati force in Newton over area in square meters. Here we are being asked to find the pressure of a liquid. Pressure of a liquid tinoiwana kana tati density, which is always in kg per cubic meter times gravity, okay, times height. And the height, it must be always in meters. it must be always in meters. It must be always in meters. So what are you going to do? You are going to substitute. They are telling you that the density is this one. That's why I said 2 kg per cubic meter. And why per gravity taisa 10 per question apa pasina kupewa gravity? The reason is very simple. Force of a gravity is always 10 Newton unless stated otherwise, which means if they didn't include the gravity on the question like this, you must always use 10 Newton representing the gravity. So if you are not given the gravity, you are going to use 10 Newton as your gravity. That's why we said times 10 Newton. Times here, we have 50 centimeters. We must convert 50 centimeters into meters. Why? Because the height should be always in meters. So you are going to convert this one by saying 50 over 100. Why? Because in 1 meter, there is 100 centimeters. So this one into this one, are going to get 0.5. That's why we write 0.5 meters here. And we are going to get our final answer is what? Let me just show you. So it's going to be 2 times 10 times 0.5. And we are going to get 10 pascals is our correct answer. Right, moving on to another question which says, find the pressure of the gas shown on this manometer. Here is the manometer. So this one you are being asked to calculate the pressure in gases. To calculate about the pressure in solids, pressure in liquids, and now we are calculating pressure in gases. How are you going to do that? Pressure in gases is equal to atmospheric pressure. That is the formula. Atmospheric pressure times plus density times height. Atmospheric pressure plus density times height. So they are saying find the pressure of the gas shown in this manometer given that the atmospheric pressure is 2 Pascal and the density of the liquid is 0.2 kg per cubic meter, and the height is here, is given here, is vapanapa kuinda apa, that is the height, which is 0.4 meters. So we are going to say what? The atmospheric pressure, which is 2 Pa, plus the density, which is this one, 0.2 kg per cubic meters. Tobva tazoti zvatawana apo times, andika tobva tati times 0.4 meters, because 0.4. So this one is atmospheric pressure, this one is the density of the liquid, and this one is the height kubva pana B kuinda pana C, or from B to C. Right, you're going to get what? Always remember that body mass, it says multiplication first, then after multiplication, addition or subtraction, they can follow. So you're going to multiply this part times this part. This part times this part, you are going to get 2 Pascal, which is atmospheric pressure, plus this part times this part, you are going to get 0.8, right? Then you are going to add the 2, you are going to obtain 2.8. You are going to obtain 2.8, yeah, pascals, because remember this is pressure. Pressure is measured in pascals. So I hope guys you are assisted when it comes to pressure calculations. I taught you how to calculate pressure in gases, in liquids, and in solids. I hope you are assisted. All right, and here we have paper 1 questions on what we call pressure. Okay, the first question says the following is a form of force except weight, gravity, mass, motion. So except mass. Mass is not a type of force or a form of force. Okay, but all other things there are types or forms of force. What is the effect of increasing the surface area on the pressure exerted if the force is kept constant. The effect is very simple. Pressure, it decreases, which makes C the correct answer again for number 2. Moving on to number 3. Right. Number 3, what is the pressure of a liquid column of the density 2 kg per cubic meter and has a height of 2 centimeters? All right. So this is pressure in liquids, and I told you guys with pressure in liquids unoiwana kana wati chi, unoiwana kana wati I told you kuti unoiwana kana wati density times gravity times height. Right, and I told you that your height, it must be in meters, which means you have to convert this one, our height here, yoenda kumachi kuma meters. Right, let's continue. What is our density? Is this one 2 kg per cubic meter times gravity. If not given, I told you use 10 Newton. All right, times but if you divide by 100, you're going to get 0.02. All right, if you multiply everything here, you're going to get what? Let me show you. Or let me just use my calculator here. All right. It's 2 times 10 times 0.02. You are going to get your final answer as 0.04 pascals. But unfortunately, you can check and see that there is no answer like that. There is no 0.04 pascals. Haitoriko. Saka kureva kuti chii chaitika. Kureva kuti unenge wakutongoshandisa this one. You get the sense? Unenge wakushandisa this one yakadaro without converting it into meters. But the correct format ndekuita say you have to convert your height. It must be always in meters. It must be always in meters. But because atina kuwana answer here, zvinogona kuda kuti pamwe vakaresha or vakuda kuti ushandise this one yakadai so iyi iri kuma centimeters. So let's try that. So it will be 2 times 10 times 2, and you are going to get this one and this one. You're going to get 20 and this one. You're going to get 40 pascals. Saka isu yatangozo recommenda hedu it's C anditika. It's C. Atina hedu zo convert height into meters. So next time, guys, be careful. My questions are not gonna kuya akadai. Iwewe, another option is to use this one iri kuma centimeters. Next question. Right, which instrument is used to measure atmospheric pressure? It is well known as the barometer. It is well known as the barometer. The barometer. Okay? Right, which makes A the correct answer for number 4. The bicycle pump is an example of a force pump. Let's go to number 6. Brake fluid is used in hydraulic systems, hydraulic machine, because it cannot be compressed. That is the correct answer, because it cannot be compressed. Number 7, the correct formula for calculating pressure in solids is force divided by area, which makes A the correct answer. Hope you assisted, guys.